Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
That land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away.
Welcome back to our daily show. Easter ham giveaway set in stone for March the 30th. We have Derrick and Tiffany in studio. This is really cool. So Midwest Members Credit Union and Crisis Food Center come together now 5 years in a row to deliver this for the community.
5 years total, but yeah.
Oh, total.
Yeah, we skipped the COVID years.
Oh, yeah. I always get beat on the COVID years, Derrick, you know?
So this is our 5th year partnering together. Yeah.
And take me through that partnership. Was this something that kind of goes hand in hand with the mission of Midwest Members, you know, with their community outreach, and then, of course, the mission of Crisis Food Center?
Well, I'll start, and then I'll let Tiffany pick up. So I was a former board member of Midwest Members Credit Union.
Okay.
And always been a board member of Crisis Food Center, and so we bridged that relationship. Midwest Members had a mission to get involved in the community, and so it was perfect that I was on that board. So we just matched those two organizations up, and we started that relationship in 2018.
Absolutely. Tiffany, what are your thoughts?
I think this is amazing. We serve 10 counties, and Derrick has brought us into such a huge part of this community here. Just watching the people come through, picking up the food, you can see the thankfulness, and having, you know, our employees come in and help give out the food, like the enjoyment it brings them and encasing them within the community. It's so fulfilling.
Well, I could only imagine. And then on top of that, too, you know, for the public to see that a bank, you know, because, you know, everyone has a notion, whether it's preconceived or you name it, they always have a thought about, you know, banking institutions. And the fact that, you know, Midwest Members is willing to donate their own time, which is the most valuable thing you can donate. Plus, on top of it, that resources in terms of food. I mean, that's a win-win and a great picture to paint for the community. And they've embraced you, huh, Tiffany?
They have.
That's really cool. Derrick, that's a good partnership right there.
Yeah. The credit union is a great organization. Yep.
And, you know, throughout the year, I noticed Midwest Members is always doing things to let the community know that you support. And that's something I wanted to highlight, too, because I see some of the press releases and some of the other opportunities that are out there and avenues to promote local, whether it's local people or just local in general. And that's why I think it's wonderful you all do this. Now, what time is this set for?
1 to 3.
Oh, nice. We get some time to sleep in them. I like this.
Yep. We'll do a Saturday, March 30th from 1 to 3. We'll do a drive-up only, where people will line up around the corner and pull up in front of the center, and all of us will be outside, and we'll give them one ham, and one bag of sides per car while supplies last.
That's really cool. And now I could only imagine just on how the other opportunities kind of similar to this go throughout the year. This is going to be a pretty well-attended event, I would say.
Yep, especially with Easter being the next day. You know, the goal is so everyone has something to a celebratory meal for the holiday.
Well, and whenever you're meeting with these folks and you're distributing the food, does it surprise you that just the range of demographic and ages that come through the line? Because, I mean, that to me is whenever I go through it and kind of saw, my mind was kind of a little bit blown in the sense that there's a lot of folks that really do utilize and need that help. Tiffany, what are your thoughts?
I think it's amazing. You know, looking at what the employees have said, you know, oh, is it only, you know, low income or is it only older people? Looking at for the past couple years that I've been able to be involved, you get the whole spectrum out there, and to be able to give back to everyone.
Right.
And thankfully, you guys do give back to everyone.
Yeah.
It's such a great thing.
We don't have an income requirement as Crisis Food Center. Anyone that has a need, because everybody's going through a situation, so it doesn't matter your income or whatever economic status the situation is. Everyone, all we need is someone, if you just have an ID and address, and Crisis Food Center service those.
That's amazing. That's actually really cool, because I thought about that the other day, because there's always people that we all face life and things happen to where maybe you're riding high and have that career job and then all of a sudden, the door came and the door closed, and now we're trying to find work and manage a family of 4, and it's like we have a little bit of money, but how can we get the most out of this? And to have organizations like Crisis Food Center where you can go and know, hey, if you're in a tough time, we got you covered for the time being. Let's get you through this.
That's right.
That's a cool thing to have in our community, Derrick. I mean, a really cool organization to have.
Yeah.
And I want to ask more about the partnership a little bit more. So this
Sure.
is 50-50 on both sides of it, right?
For the hams.
For the hams.
And Crisis Food Centers donates the bag of sides.
That's really cool, and that's why I like the partnership even more, because it really is a partnership where it's not just, hey, we'll give you the location if you can come and provide us with all of this, food. It's a real partnership. And through 5 years, have we figured out the streamline of the conveyor belt of cars that goes by?
It's amazing. But let me say, the staff at Midwest Member Credit Union, they come out and they do a number of events in the community. But I like that a number of their employees should come out to
Yeah.
because we have a good time. We're talking, we're before we're handing stuff out, we're putting it together in bags and bringing it outside, getting it set up, and who's going to do what. So we really have a good time.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you, because, it really should be something that you enjoy doing, because you're giving time, but you're also giving back to the community. You're in that holiday mindset of what Easter really is all about, and those
Right.
sacrifices and coming together and supporting when we need to. And man, I can only imagine. I was going to ask you that because that's a perfect segue. When you're doing this, how important is it for you all to communicate and just kind of have that conversation with the folks going through, just to let them know, hey, we aren't just handing you this. It's not, you aren't an item, you're a person, and we want to talk to you a little bit, and just say, hey, happy Easter, and let's talk.
Well, be honest, we don't have a lot of time
Because
to
of
have
the
a
line.
conversation, but the greeting is great. Hey, how you doing? Here you go, and they always say thank you. We're so glad that you're doing this.
Yeah.
And we have a long line of cars, so we really don't get the opportunity to get personal
Yeah.
with them. But we know they're appreciative.
Right.
Yes.
And that's what I meant. Even though it might be 5 seconds, that 5 seconds goes a long way, and people don't realize that. Just saying hello and giving that smile, happy Easter, thanks for stopping by,
Yeah.
that really sets the tone for community relationships to build.
And I can't speak. I've done this for a while
Right.
on different entities, which but I can't speak for the employees. But them, being that close to them
Yeah.
at the car, talking to them, whether they see their face at the credit union or not, it's definitely a good vibe between the employees and the recipients.
Tiffany, is there like a game of who can pass out the most food between the members yet? Yeah, that would be fun. Who can hand out the most? That'd be a game.
I think it's a competition every year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I
Like,
was
who's
wondering.
getting that car? No, that
Yeah.
one's mine.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, is the positive atmosphere, where it's just doing something good, feeling good about it. Because to me, this is a great way to really take some time and just say, hey, this day is about our community. This day is about making sure that every family has that opportunity to have that celebratory Easter meal. And you're 100% right, Derrick. Everyone, that should be just a right, in my opinion, to be able to have that opportunity. And that's why I love it. So from 1 to 3 p.m., Crisis Food Center, that's 21 East 6th Street in Alton. Now, the contactless, does that work better for you guys just for timing? The contactless drive-through?
No, we kind of started that during COVID. We
Makes
used to have
sense.
them come inside. But with COVID, we start this process, and this worked much more efficiently.
Yes.
I bet.
Yeah.
So we could just take care of everything inside. We take it on a cart and load it up outside, and everything is right there. And we still have some people inside preparing for the next round, but it's just more efficient and faster.
Right on. And now with sides, what type of sides normally? Is it a variety mix of different
It's just
sides
a variety
available?
mix. There'll be vegetables, there'll be a starch, some type of bread, and some type of dessert. Whatever Crisis Food Center puts together.
That's super
Our
cool.
executive director, Nick, he puts those items out for us so that he really makes it easy. So when we
He
get there,
does.
all we got to do is bag things up.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Is it seems like all the pieces are in place where everyone knows their role, and that's what makes this such a successful event, because this could turn into chaos really quickly.
I have to say, with this partnership, it's been a well-oiled machine.
Really
Everybody
cool.
comes in excited, and things are laid out and ready to go. And we work and talk and laugh and take pictures. And, before you know it, we're out of turkey. We're out of hams.
Does it ever last the full 2 hours?
No.
That's what I was wondering.
No, it doesn't. I can't remember exactly what happened last year. I think we gave them all out.
We gave them all out. Yeah.
So everybody's there waiting on us when we get there. And so we're there for 2 hours, and they were probably gone. And they were gone within that first hour for sure.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, they were gone
Yeah.
within the first hour. And so it's first come, first serve while supplies last, Unfortunately, we can't take care of everyone in the community, but we
Right.
definitely do our part and give it back to the community.
Right.
So no, we've left early before, and it's kind of bittersweet. It's like, okay, we actually gave them out to people who need it, and the other part is, man, we don't have enough for everybody else.
That's what I was going to ask you, is really what that means when you see people in their cars literally waiting just to have that opportunity to get a meal. I mean, that to me it almost puts hairs on, the arms stand up a little bit when you look at that and realize what that situation is. But again, on the flip side, Derrick, it's a great thing that we have organizations that step up and play a part in really providing those opportunities to make sure we all have the same experience.
Yeah, and I know we're talking about the ham giveaway, but Midwest Credit Union does a lot of other things in the community.
That's right, yeah.
Just recently opened up a third branch in Granite City.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yep.
Really cool.
Definitely, their presence is definitely out there, and since even before I was on the board, they were always in the community doing different things. So
Yeah.
Midwest Members Credit Union is definitely putting their stamp out there in the community.
You're 100% right, because I mean, the more and more I look, there's a Midwest Members logo or something somewhere, and it's not saying, hey, look at us. It's saying, hey, look at who we're promoting today. And it's a member of the community. It's a student. It's somebody. And that, to me, if you look at an institution, that's who I want to work with and be a client for, is somebody that says, hey, we put our money where our mouth is because we support local. We want our students to be highlighted. We want to make sure that folks are recognized. And to me, that's what makes a winning institution, is that formula alone. Really cool. Now let's talk logistics for parking and all of that for folks that are interested. Where do we start the lineup at?
Okay, well, I'm going to read it from you.
Perfect.
Read it to you. We have a drive-through only ham giveaway with vehicles lining up on Market Street, just up the hill here,
Okay.
between East 4th and East 6th, heading north to make that right on East 6th and pull up in front of the location where we'll load the trunk or hand it to them or put it in the back seat of the car.
Really cool. I wanted to make sure, just in case someone's mad at me, going, CJ, I was parked on 5th waiting to go and nobody was here. I was just gone,
Yeah, people will be there prior to 1 o'clock. They always are. And so we'll have the cones set up, and 1 o'clock we'll remove the cones, and
It's live.
it's live.
It's live.
It's live.
Tiffany, do they mark their calendars yet over at Midwest Members for days like this?
They have been bugging me for at least 2 months.
No way.
When's our first event? And this is always our first community event.
Uh-huh.
I have not sent out the email yet. I was waiting till we came in and talked, and when I get back, I'm going to send out the email, and it's going to be utter chaos because they love this. Like, we are out there, we are in the community, we are face to face with all these people, like giving them something that they actually need.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely
With no questions asked.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
the most important thing about
Yes.
this. You aren't being judged. It's just,
Yes.
here's what you need, you got it, and you can go.
Yep.
You are right on with that. And what I didn't realize is, do some of the individuals that are working that Saturday shift go and volunteer their time still afterwards, I'm sure? At the
Yes.
bank? That's what I thought,
Yep.
because you're still working Saturdays.
That's why we have it at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
It makes sense now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, for the
Yep.
12 o'clock, for the people who get off
Yep,
at...
they get off at 12, so then
They
they
can
have
come
time to
over.
get there.
Yeah, we're not trying to exclude anybody from the credit union who wants to be there, because we like that everybody
Yep.
comes. So, we don't want it to be, well, I have to work. No, we're going to set it up so that you can get off work and come straight on
No,
over to home.
I've been working that Saturday for 4 years. I'm going this time. No worries, you're gonna get there. And what else am I forgetting about this, Derrick?
I don't think anything. I think we covered everything. What do you think, Tiffany?
Yeah.
You know,
Well-
it's a 5th year. We're going to continue with this. It's just been a great success, a great partnership. It's a easy conversation between Crisis Food Center and Midwest Member Credit Union. I hate to. I mean, we've had no problems. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just been great, and so we're just going to keep doing it.
That's really cool. And like I said, and to me, I think that just showcases why this area is so special to begin with, because not very many communities have the opportunities or maybe even individuals willing to, put on those community support projects. And that's why I always like to take a moment and really reflect on that, because we have some invaluable assets here in the community in terms of just this alone that others would be dying to have. 100%. Derrick, Tiffany, anything else I forgot about?
No.
There we go.
Good.
Well, we will see you on March the 30th. You'll see Midwest Members Credit Union team members with smiles on their faces ready to see you. You'll see Derrick out there and folks from the Crisis Food Center. And is there anyone else that's going to be out there?
If you could send a photographer,
it.
that'd be great.
We'll get it done, and we'll be out there to get a picture. We'll take care of it. And seriously, thank you guys for what you do for the community, because this is a really cool initiative.
That's perfect. Thank you for having us.
No problem. We'll take a quick pause here. Our daily show rolls right around the corner after this in the heart of the 618.